Hi friends, my name is Bhavya Mangla. I'm again back with a very interesting topic which is inspired from my book The Power of Self-Talk. And today I'm going to talk about how we can embrace the failures so that we can always remain calm in success and in any kind of failure in life. And by the time this video will end, you will understand that what exactly is the meaning of embracing the failure, what is the meaning of success, what is the meaning of failure, and what we can do so that we can always remain calm in any situation in life. Let me start with a very interesting story. This story is of a man who had a son of 16 years old, and that father always used to think that my son is not manly, he don't know what exactly the meaning of success. So he went to a Zen master and requested the Zen master that I want my son to know what is the true meaning of success. I want my son to feel manly because he's already 16 years old. Zen master said that okay, I can do it, but then your son has to be here for 3 months and is not allowed to meet anyone, including you. The father agreed because he wanted his son to become manly and to understand the real meaning of success. After 3 months, when the father came back again to the Zen master, he found that Zen master had arranged a championship, a sort of a karate match. And he could see that the other person who is going to fight with his son seems to be a very expert person in karate and very strong. He was a bit feeling that whether my son is going to face this person or not. And that's what exactly happened. When the fight started, in the very beginning, that other person could hit his son and then his son fell on the ground. The father felt very bad about that. But the son again stood up and he again started fighting. And again he was losing from that person, and again going down, then again standing, again fighting, and by that time the fight ended, he was on the ground for more than 18 times. The father was furious, very angry, and feeling very low about his son. Zen master asked him, so what do you think now, whether your son is having the real success or not, whether he's manly or not? The father said, what are you saying? Just see, he lost so many times. He was on the ground for more than 18 times. How can you say that my son is strong and is success? The Zen master said that it's very important for you not to see the success from the superficial angle. Just see that even after going down for 18 times, every time your son stood up and was ready to fight. He never said that I'm quitting. He's always saying that I'm willing to fight one more time. That was a time when the father realized the true meaning of success. And that's what really happens in life too. Many a times we think that if we have more money, if we have more links and relationship, it means we are successful. But the real success is that person who, in spite of any challenge in life, any problem that they face in life, is again standing up and seeing that what best that person can do. Well, Henry Ford has very rightly said. He said, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Well, if we look into our life in day-to-day basis, we face both success and failure. But the interesting thing and the statistics is that more than 90% of the times we are always facing the right people, we are always successful. It is hardly less than 10% that we face challenges in life. But what happens? Our focus is only on those failures and not on the success. Something like if you look into the blackboard, what do you see? You will find a white dot in between. The interesting thing is, we are not looking into the complete blackboard, but our focus is only on that white dot. Why it happens? Why it is so that when we are successful, we are not giving importance to that success, but whenever we are facing some failure, at that time our focus is entirely on that. And it's not only the failure, it's also that when we are always questioning our ability, we are always cursing that person, we are always saying that that person is not good, that situation is not good. But we don't realize that when we do like that, in a way we are making the other person more stronger, and our sanskar is becoming more and more negative because we are passing a lot of negative vibes to that person. But on the other hand, if you see in the past that there may be many instances in your life when you must have faced some challenge, and once you pass through that, what was the realization? You must have realized that now you have become a little bit more wiser, you have become a little bit more stronger, you must have understood life little more. So why to worry about the failures? Well, it has been very rightly said by Eckhart Tolle that acceptance looks like a passive state, but in reality it brings something entirely new into this world. That peace, a subtle energy vibration, is consciousness. So my friends, in case you are facing failure, just like that child was getting hit by that karate in the match and going down again and again, and if you are not getting the success, if you are trying so many times but still you are finding failures, you may be thinking that why it is happening to me. But there is another aspect which needs to be seen at this time, that by doing so, don't you think that you have become a little bit more aware? Maybe earlier your life was a little bit monotonous, lethargic, and something repeating, but now you are seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe now you are trying to learn some new skills. Maybe now with the failure or maybe the new challenge that you are facing, you are seeing that what I can do different than what I am doing so far. Maybe at this particular time, maybe you are trying to do some new things which you have never ever thought of. And once we start doing that, we can find ourselves to be a better person, to be a new person, to be a person which we had never thought of, but actually we have begun. It is something like this, that in case you go to a party and you wear a new suit, there will be few people who are going to appreciate you, but there will be few who are going to think about your dress sense. What to do? People will have different perspective. People will do the things the way they want because it is their perspective. But it is up to you what you think internally and what you talk to yourself. Say for example, the government may come out with some new policies, maybe demonetization. Some will like it, some may not like it. It is raining these days. So if it is rain, some people will feel, wow, the weather is so good. They may think about eating some exotic food, but there may be some other people who will crib, who may think bad, who may be facing some flood situation or something like that. The rain still remains the same. What the rain should do, whether the rain should feel good or bad. If they start feeling bad, it's very difficult. So in both the situations, whether people are liking it or not, the rain should feel relaxed and calm. Something should happen with us also, irrespective of any situation in life, irrespective of whether we are getting success or we are getting failure. We should accept it with folded hands. And we can start it at the time when we are getting success, when we are, whatever we are doing, we are finding everything going right. If at that time we remain calm, we remain relaxed, we accept everything as it is rather than shouting and doing all those things, there is a very high possibility that my life will throw a lot of challenges to us. At that time also we'll thank the God that it's another opportunity wherein we can learn something new, where we can challenge ourselves and see that what new we can learn from this situation. Well, it has been very interestingly said by Swami Vivekananda that you can't believe in God until you believe in yourself. So there is a lot of challenges, there is a lot of things that is going to happen in life, but it is up to us to see that how we can see something good in everything, how we can thank the God for everything that is happening, good or bad, and certainly we will be winners in all the situations. Kabir Das has said a very interesting thing. He said that we all think of the Lord when troubled, never when at peace. But if we held our faith during peace, there would not be any trouble. Well, I challenge myself. I find success, I find failure. Whenever I get failure, I always question that why it is happening with me. Is it the disability in myself? Is it something that I don't understand? But Whenever I accept that, whenever I find some new ways, I feel more confident about myself. I feel more energetic about myself. What you are doing, I'm sure you must be having a lot of challenges in life. What is your thought process about that? I'm looking for your feedback. Thank you.